Okay, so back to this idea of balancing paid and organic. You had this success with the industry plus use case kind of framework. Did you run with that on the paid side then?
So not necessarily.
Okay.
The way that we've really been able to explore messaging on our paid side is honestly through really just sitting down and coming up with like together of like our messaging,
Hmm.
what we think could work, and then rapidly testing and iterating. So anytime we launch a new campaign, what I will do and kind of my process for it is I say, let me come up with four different concepts, four unique concepts. Let's discuss as a team based on what we're hearing in sales, what we're hearing in success. Let's decide how or what piece of creative best fits what we're hearing on the ground and the reason why people are searching for motion.io. I've tried a couple of times to take like best performing blog posts, best performing Instagram reels or YouTube shorts and convert them into ad creative in one way or another. It's something I think that there's still opportunity there, but it's something that I haven't been able to see success in quite yet.
Yeah.
Um, but on the other hand, some of our ad campaigns through the process of like rapid iteration of just like, hey, focusing specifically on the pain that we help solve is the one thing that ties them all together.
Yeah.
And then the messages in between them are a little bit different each time, but like that's what we really focus on with our paid initiatives.
Yeah. I like that. It's interesting because, the intent you would think would be the same for someone. Well, I guess if you're doing social ads, that's different than I was thinking paid search and then organic rankings. That intent is going to be the same on that page for when they show up there. So then, if you took your organic and put it into Google Ads, you might see some success there. From the success you saw in organic. Um, but then, if you're talking about social, you're exactly right. I think that's a completely different intent that's happening there because you're stopping them on a feed.
Yeah. And I think one thing that's interesting too to share about like this breakdown
Hmm.
is so I keep track of all of our lead sources, where they come from, who signs up for a trial meticulously. Every single day I go in our CRM, I'm looking, I'm sorting things. At the end of every month, I break down where people are finding us. We use a combination of like self-attributed lead source data as well as like what we're able to pull in from UTMs, GA,
Hmm.
etc. What we've found is that search and paid are really two different buyer personas. The people coming to us from search are going to be much more like middle to top of funnel,
Hmm.
where the people coming to us from paid channels are much more towards the bottom end of the funnel, meaning they
Okay.
saw an ad, they had some pain, they're ready to go.